How are you ding-dong diddly doing there, gamerinos? Hope you're having a flanderific day. So we're going to be showing off my clankers. Hopefully doing this for like the 5th time. So take a look. We've got... goes into here, right? The clankers pick it up, and they'll throw it in... This is the fishing rod chest, nautilus shell chest, copper chest, trident chests. And then we've got this, which is hooked up to a comparator. Throw this in. This will only work on bedrock, by the way. Then once it gets 2, it'll go ahead and activate this. And then it'll push the chest over the hopper. Probably get to see it work here. Yep. And then that gets thrown into lava. Yeah. Pretty cool. So we'll leave these clankers be. Man, I really want to make one of those farms. I don't know if I want to do that tonight, though. Oh. Oh! Ah! Holy generation, Batman. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do on here, either. There's a lot of things I could do that I don't know that I feel like doing. What the hell? Why is that there? Oh, you can tell this is definitely the new update, because, I mean, look at that. The copper rods are oxidizing. I had to go through and wax every single one of these lightning rods. It was a real pain in the ass. Is that a fully oxidized one? Hey. Looking good. So I guess let me go ahead and show you the, this isn't Silksong. This isn't Silksong. I don't know what the fuck to do on Silksong. I tried doing the lacquer quest, because I need the lacquer for the materia. But, yeah. That fucking sucks. And like I said, I legitimately have no idea where that last enemy, the spool fragment, or one of the 2 last mementos are. Or where the last... I'm assuming it's a coral commandment. I don't know where that is. So... guitar gear for my birthday, and it's sick. Nice, nice. What'd you get? So yeah, I guess let me go ahead and show you the downstairs real quick, because we kind of had to, well, I had to add some new stuff. So yeah, we got the copper nugget, got this cool copper lantern, we got the cool copper torch, got the copper chest, copper bars, copper chain. I didn't do any of the aged variants, just because I don't know how many of those we're gonna have. If I was to put all the aged variants in, there would be like a lot of shit. So, you know. Then we got all of the shelves here. The shelves are really cool. You can do like that, and it's like there, and then you can just like pick it up again. And it's got like some interesting redstone functionality, but yeah, I don't know. Apparently it's good for like inventory swaps, but got a pocket amp that has an accompanying amp app that lets me charge and change the tone. I'm assuming you mean tones and stuff. Then I just waited for Prime Day to get a wireless guitar system with it, with my birthday Amazon money, so I'm playing Can I Play with Madness right now on it. That's cool. That's cool. Can I play with madness? And something that's pretty cool about this update is we don't have to make any new farms. It's very, very, very nice. Since Blake doesn't want to get his fat pussy back on, you know, and I don't know. Some of these farms I do not want to do by myself. Other ones I'm okay with doing by myself, but I just haven't had the time with Silk Song, and I don't really feel like it right now. We can go take a look at the board. Yeah, I mean, oh, here, we can get rid of this, actually. And that's something. Or here, we'll... Nice. The board has gotten smaller, and then soon we may even be able to get rid of the project board. That'll be something. Yeah, like these tree farms, I definitely don't want to do by myself. Or the fucking, like, the nether base, I don't know if I want to do that by myself either. Like, I wouldn't mind doing these two by myself. The rest of them, I'm not particularly feeling it. Not feeling it, Mr. Krabs. I don't even know, like, exactly how I would do a cactus, the cactus flower farm. Great. For as dumb as that sounds, like, I'm really not too sure how you do that farm. Though I would like one. It would be nice, because the cactus flower is really cool. Yeah, I really... And like a potion brewer, that... Ugh. And besides, Blake said he wanted to build that one with me like a long-ass time ago. But, yeah, I mainly just wanted to go on here and show off the clankers and the whole system that I had set up. I mean, it's not super complex or anything, but, like, it's cool, you know? I guarantee you haven't seen a fucking... like a clanker setup that can get rid of items. Yeah. Cause like once you Cause once you like get rid of all of the items in the chest, it'll just like leave an open slot, and then the clankers will just throw anything in there, and it turns into a mess. So the way I've got it is kind of the only way I could conceive of how to do it. But yeah. But you gotta build it like this. You gotta have the two coming out from this. Because if you do one, then everything in the chest will go out, and it'll just empty the chest, and again, it'll be a mess. So... And also, I put the walls up, because as you can see, they'll climb the chests. They'll climb on this when it's getting pushed out. But yeah, no, this farm is doing really well. I mean, look at all that copper. That was the main reason I did it, was just to be able to get the copper. And it's crazy, we've got like yellow torches, green torches, blue torches, red torches. You know? Man, I need to actually figure out something to do here, because I can't justify, like... I was holding off on doing a Sons of Appalachia episode, and it's like, I really should have just done a Sons of Appalachia episode. Because, like, at least that wouldn't feel like a waste of time, whereas this episode does kind of feel like a waste of time. Because, again, showing you the clankers is, like, the everything here. Oh, I think that was just the glint of torches. What the fuck is this? Why do we have a boat here? Why is there just a boat in here? Okay. Weird. I guess I'll throw it in here. I mean, I guess I could go hunt for tropical fish. That is still something I've got to do. I also thought about doing something for Charlie Kirk on here, but I don't know exactly what that would be. Like, I could try setting up like a Turning Point USA tent or whatever, but I don't think that would, like, look very good, you know? I don't think people would look at it and be like, oh, this is supposed to be like a Turning Point USA tent, you know? Like a debate that, you know, Charlie would be having. So I don't know. And I don't know, he doesn't have like a face where I could like just put it up, you know, like Hulk Hogan, and it's like, that's obviously Hulk Hogan, you know? Like, if people would be like, who is that, you know? And that's not quite what I'm looking for. I also thought about doing like a giant cross or something, but again, I have to make that look good. It looks actually epic, I'm not gonna lie, it looks epic. You know, the flagpole looks good. The flag itself looks amazing. No, seriously, what should I do, though? Like, I gotta do something. I've got an idea for a resin farm, but I'm not... I want to test that, honestly, before I go through and do it. And again, the rest of these, I just don't really have a solid idea for. I mean, I guess I could look it up real quick, but... Oh. We should probably sleep before something catches on fire. That's an idea and a half. Nothing appears to be on fire, so... That's good. That's cool. I love that. Fuck. Yeah, I don't know. I might just end the episode because I really don't have anything to do, and it's not going to be worth me streaming if I'm just running around doing nothing with nothing super interesting to say. You know? Not, like, literally doing nothing. Again, the main thing is I just wanted to show off the clankers. Yeah, I should have done a Sons of Appalachia stream. It's too late to do that now. I don't know. I guess I could go catch fish. We'll go catch fish, I guess. It's like, you know, I kind of just at this point want to look up where everything is in Silksong. Just so that, like, I can, like, finish the game. Like, I kind of want to fight the final boss. I'm not gonna lie. And I feel like it's just kind of dragging on at this point. Because it's like, there's just so little left in the game. It's like, I don't know what to do. I don't know where to, I don't know if you saw, but I actually ended up writing, like, where do I go? Like, on the map, out in pins. Because it's just like, I don't know. And it's such a waste, too, that I didn't do Sons of Appalachia because I can't do it tomorrow. Well, I guess no, I can't. Well, yeah, maybe we'll do a Sons of Appalachia stream tomorrow. We'll do it after SFC. Well, I don't know, actually, we may do... No, because G's not going to want to do Rivals, because he wants to play Ghost of Wokey. Probably. I'm glad he's excited for it, but I'm going to be honest with you, I don't see it. I don't see it, and I feel like a lot of other people don't see it either, but, you know. Again. Oh, did I only grab 2? I only grabbed 2. I'm a fucking moron. Like I said, again, glad he enjoys it, you know. Guess there's something for everybody. And honestly, after they refused to apologize, after people on their staff were making fun of Charlie Kirk's assassination, it's just like, you know, I extra don't like you now. Like, I had already heard it kinda was woke, but after I heard that, I was like, oh, so I really don't like you guys. I got it. Also, you know, I said, like, the least controversial thing on X, and it's just fucking blowing up. I was like, you know, like, the states cannot impede the federal government from enforcing federal law. And it just fucking blew up. It's like, what? It's like the least controversial take ever. This post I made on X, and again, it's the least controversial take in the entire world, but apparently it's super controversial. Does that seem like a super, like, controversial take to you, Slicks? Am I missing something here? I mean, I kind of figured, like, it wasn't, like, entirely about it, but, like, yo. We had, like, a whole war that kind of determined that shit. What do you mean, what? Like, what? Like, that's crazy? Or, like, what? Like, what the fuck am I talking about? Because, again, I thought that was kind of like the most milquetoast, like... Is this really an argument? You don't know what I'm talking about. Oh. So what I said was I made a post on X, and I thought it was like the most mundane post ever. But apparently it's super controversial and has been blowing up my X. I said that the states cannot impede the feds from enforcing federal law. Like, you know, like... If the federal government wants to go in to, like, Illinois, right, and enforce immigration laws, Illinois can't go and impede the feds from doing that. And apparently, there are two camps, and they both were flipping out at me. One was like, absolutely they can, which is just wrong. It's wrong. They're wrong. And then the other school of thought is, well, they're not impeding the feds. They're just not helping. And it's like, but when you tell the police to stand down and to not do anything, when people are attacking federal agents, you are, in fact, impeding the feds from doing their job. Like, you have to enforce your laws, too. Right, exactly. It's really... Or are you saying I'm crazy? Or are you saying these people are crazy? Because honestly, I thought, like I said, it was the most milquetoast answer. Like, you know... Like, just, this is not even, like, anything we should be debating. Like... And then they're trying to be like, you don't have any standards. It's just, it's like an expression. I don't dip my toast in milk. Yeah, but then they're like telling me I don't have any standards or whatever, and it's like, I just want to see the law enforced. How is that not having any standards? Like... That is what you said. You dip your toast in milk. I said I don't dip my toast in milk. It's just an expression. Dip your milk in toast. Oh. Yeah, I'll get on that. But yeah, you know, he was trying to, like, talk about something with, like, Biden or whatever. Oh, how Biden didn't want to deport people, but the states were going through and were ignoring the feds and were deporting people. And he was trying to tell me that I don't have any standards. And it's like, but my standard is that the law needs to be enforced. So in both cases, the states were enforcing the law. So, no, I do have standards, you're just an idiot? Like, it's very, very simple. It's not really, like, a debatable, like, topic there. Like, even you agreed they weren't enforcing the law. I also want to see, like, I haven't heard anything back from the FBI, which, like, is really annoying. But, like, I went and reported someone to the FBI. I used their tip line. because he was saying, like, he hopes more people get shot, and, like, he said, quote, "I am a proud terrorist." He said, quote, "I am part of Antifa." And I sent that to the feds. I was like, all of that shit was in the fucking the tip that I sent them. And I have not so much as gotten an email back. And it's like, yo, what do you mean that people can just go around saying that I'm a proud terrorist and you're not gonna, like, look into it? Or that they're saying that, like, they hope more people get shot and you're not gonna, like, at least look into it? Like, what? What are we paying you for? Like I'm saying, they don't have to go out and, like, fucking, like, perp walk him and throw him in jail, which would be fucking awesome. But, like, you should at the least be, like, contacting me and being like, yo, can we see those tweets real quick? Because I told him I have the screenshots of all of them. I still have the screenshots. Oh, and X doesn't want to do anything about it either. Apparently saying I'm a proud terrorist is not promoting terrorism. Hoping that people get shot is not promoting terrorism. Like, what? Okay. But I get banned because I said some mean words to someone. Oh no, I said some mean things. Like, okay, alright. I guess mean words will get you banned on X, or, like, will get your account limited on X, but, like, saying that you hope people get shot and that you're a proud terrorist doesn't do anything. Okay, alright, that makes sense, yeah. Okay. It's just insane, really. Then again, like I said, it's not like the feds seem to be taking this too seriously. Which, again, in this environment, in this day and age, where you do have radical left losers going out and, like, literally shooting people, like, this is, like, a weekly occurrence. Like, you're not gonna look into this? Like, what? Okay, alright. Sounds like a crock of shit to me, but I don't know, maybe it's a radical left agent over at the FBI, which would make sense. They did have a lot of radical left losers over at the FBI. That's why Kash Patel started cleaning house, and why they got really, really butthurt when he started doing that. But if they're not going to take what I sent them seriously, then they need to really clear out more people. Shit where it's like, oh, well, they're not going to look into it because all you gave them was, like, a Twitter handle and not, like, a name or anything. Like, bruh, you're the FBI. You don't need a name to be able to track. A fucking Twitter handle is more than enough for you to be able to track some freak down. Like, don't even with me. Huh? Get in the bucket. Thank you. Alright, do we have any snoopers? We do have a snooper. What are you gonna learn to play? See, I used to be the same way, but then I'd start to play it, and it was like I couldn't hear it, so I was like, yeah, I don't like this. Oh, nice. Look at that. Nice. All of these have been new so far. Need to finish Cliffs of Dover. Want to learn Nightmare by Avenged Sevenfold. Ew, gross. Can I play with Madness? Fear of the Dark? Nice. All of those sound good except for Avenged Sevenfold. Nice. All of these have been new. Can we get like a perfect, like, all new fish thing? I don't know if I've ever done that. Well, since like we've started like seriously collecting them. Oh, bum bum ba dum brown. Alright, can't have you in here, man. Here, we'll throw them in here. It's a cool looking one, at least. Yeah, like I was saying, all of those are pretty cool except for Avenged Sevenfold, because Avenged Sevenfold is lame. Stripe. Yeah, my brother is a pretty big Avenged Sevenfold fan. And he always gets really butthurt whenever I make fun of them. It's like, it's just not that good, man. Just not that good. Like, I don't want to hear you talk shit about the Sex Pistols, alright? Like, I don't even want to hear it if you fucking like Avenged Sevenfold. I don't want to hear it. And he'll be like, well, at least Avenged Sevenfold can play their instruments. Like, cool, yeah. Sure, whatever you say, man. It's like they were also, yeah, it was like, you know, also fucking the Sex Pistols were so good that they like pretty much kicked off an entire genre of music, you know, but no, I'm sure you have a point to make there somewhere, probably. I mean, do I technically go around saying that like Sex Pistols are like the most musically talented band out there? Fuck no. Because I know that they can barely play their instruments. But like, they're still really good. Right. Now. Ha 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 ha. And honestly, Holiday in the Sun is their best song. Not even Anarchy in the UK. Or Submission is good too. Did he escape? No, he's dead. D-E-D, dead. Yeah. Great song. The only song I know... That's the only song I know because it was on Guitar Hero 3. That was on Guitar Hero 3? Really? I don't feel like you need to be a guitar hero to be able to play that song. Because like I said, they can barely play their instruments, but you know. And that's what really irritates him too whenever I bring up the Sex Pistols, is I agree with him. 100%. Like, well, not that they're bad, but like that they can't play their instruments. Like, yeah. No, I get that. I understand. They're still good though. Yeah, but they're good though. It doesn't matter. And I would say they make the top 25 most influential bands ever, too. Not like towards the top of the list, but they're in it, you know. And yeah, whenever I tell my brother that, he gets really upset. It's like, it's true though. They're a super influential band, like for punk music and everything. Wait, Red-Lipped Blenny? What? How are you here? You are not invited to this party, buddy. I've got a Sex Pistols bootleg. I'll have to play it on stream one day. Something tells me it's probably gonna be like the Bob Dylan one though, where it's like, this is a bootleg, but it's still gonna like, you know, get caught up by the copyright thing. I'm not surprised you have that. Bro, I've got never mind the Bullocks, here come the Sex Pistols. I've got the the bootleg, which is a picture disc, which is really cool. And I've also got No Future UK, which is really cool. And it's like a promotional DJ copy too. So it's not even like a proper like album cover. It's like a sandwich cover kind of deal. Where like you open it up, you can open up the cover and it's just like you can lay it flat, you know. Honestly, you could probably put like all of the albums that you know of like on a dartboard, right? Toss a dart and I probably have it on vinyl. Yeah, now Slicks is going to be like, Red by Taylor Swift. No. Funnily enough, that's the only Taylor Swift album I've ever heard of. And that is why I use that as an example. I used to go to school with someone who's like super obsessed with Taylor Swift. It was a dude. I don't know any Taylor Swift. Yeah, neither do I. And we're better off for it. But yeah, and it wasn't even because he liked like her music. He just thought she was hot. And that person was me. No, I'm just kidding. I thought she was alright, but like I wasn't like, you know, like, oh my wow, she's like the most attractive singer like ever to exist. I actually saw him recently. Same dude. He's like married now and it's weird. Because it's like, yo. It's just odd that you're like my age and married. I don't know. Personally, I don't know. It's just me. You know, I never like I said, I thought she was like, you know, she wasn't bad, but like I never really got the whole like Taylor Swift is so hot. Like I especially now, like I really don't get it now. Like when she was like, you know, when she was like kind of first starting out, you know, it's like, oh, you know, she's kind of cute, but like now it's like, sorry, you're like a dime store bimbo, you know, like literally $1 a dozen, you know. I don't see it. I don't get it. I don't understand it. And yes, no, I don't use that word lightly. Bimbo would be the word I would use to describe Taylor Swift. I'm sorry, when you're more known for like breaking up with people in your music, you're a bimbo. I call balls and strikes. That's what I do. I don't mince words about it, you know? Might hurt someone's feelings about it, but like, yo, sorry. Like, what do you want me to do? Lie about it? I'm all about the truth, baby. And that's why I say things that hurt people's feelings. Like, if I tell you you're dumb, you're probably dumb. You know? Only probably. Yeah, alright, fair enough. Yeah, you're dumb. That was just me trying to be nice, you know? You know, it was just kind of like throwing all that, like, you're dumb in, like, a probably bag. But, like, no, you're right. You're dumb. Well, not you, Slicks, but, like, you know, if I'm calling you dumb, you're dumb. And that's why people don't like me on Twitter. That's more like it. Then again, I'm much harsher and I'm much, like, meaner on X than I am in real life. I'm not even that mean on stream. But on X, like, I will tell it to you how it fucking is. And you ain't gonna like to hear it. But you know what? People often don't like to hear the truth, and that's the sad, sad part. Can you get in my bucket? Thank you. Get in my bucket. Thank you. And you, guess what? Guess what you're gonna do? If you guessed get in my bucket, you are correct. Da 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 da. Bucket man. I throw the fish in the bucket. Alright, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna put up all these fishes, and then I am going to call it. Man, I wonder how much time I have spent in this game literally just looking for fish. Probably a stupid amount of time. But I'm telling you, when we get the fucking zoo open and the aquarium exhibit is there and you get to take a look at literally every single fucking fish in the game, it's gonna be pretty epic. You're gonna be like, whoa, that must have taken a stupid amount of time. And I'll be like, yeah, it did take a stupid amount of time. Slicks, how do you feel about Dinosaur Jr.? Feel like that's a band you'd like. Really? What's the song? Feel the Pain? Oh, that might actually be... Or no, the one I've got to start chopping. You should listen to Start Chopping. That's a good song by them. Also, Feel the Pain has an awesome music video. I don't know if you've seen it before. But they're like playing golf on like a rooftop. And the golf ball is just like going around the town and it's cool. Start Chopping, yeah. That's not true. That's not true. Think about, fuck, what's that Tame Impala one that's fucking awesome? Well, actually, Tame Impala has a fuck ton of awesome music videos. I think it's Let It Happen. The one where he's like in the airport, and then like the end of it is him dying. That's a fucking awesome music video. Or Elephant's a pretty good one. Fuck, what's the one where the kid bangs his teacher? That one's fucking awesome too. And they like get in the car and then like it starts going through space and shit. Stacy's mom has got it going on. What? Oh, here's the glitters. You've never heard that song? Is that the title of the song? Who's it by? Fuck, I've got this one. Better act quick, Slicks. I'm about to finish. Winky face. Oh, The Less I Know, The Better is also a great music video. I know these are just literally all Tame Impala, but like I said, Tame Impala is fucking like... his music videos are peak. Slicks, I'm gonna give you a quick like a minute. We're gonna do like 1 minute runoff here for you to hurry up, or you're gonna have to text it to me. So it's just called Stacy's Mom by Fountain of Wayne. I don't think I've heard of it actually. Bowling for Soup did a cover of it. I don't know who Bowling for Soup is. Yeah. They did the song 1985. I know 1975 by Smashing Pumpkins. And then I think it was 1984 by Van Halen. I gotcha. I will get on that at some point. Anyway, enjoy those burps. And that one. So, Thank you so much for watching, Slicks. Enjoy the burps. Thank you to the YouTube crowd who's going to like and subscribe. And I will see you all in the next one, which will definitely be tomorrow. And it's probably going to be SFC first, and then either if we have like a post-Rivals SFC, we might do that. If not, I might go and do another episode of Mountain Monsters, or Sons of Appalachia, actually, is what it's called. Got another very nice comment from the same guy. Thank you, Slicks. Definitely do that. Got a very nice comment from the same guy. Mr. Wyatt left me, again, like I said, a very nice comment. So I will continue on with that series. Yeah, and if you're watching this, if you've made it to the end of this video for whatever fucking reason, you're probably a madman if you have, because it's been a very uninteresting video. Make sure to give that a check. Give that series some love. Because honestly, it doesn't do great views-wise, but, you know, if I got someone who enjoys the series, I don't really care how many fucking views it gets. I will continue it on, literally for one person, which I am literally doing that, actually. It is pretty much for one person, but, you know, like I said, I enjoy everything you do. Aw, thank you, Slicks. But yeah. So, anyway, I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye. Some of the rage quitting is just too funny to me. Hilarious. Also, speaking of which, Slicks, I've started up watching your... As a matter of fact, when you were texting me, I was literally watching... I think it was part 5 of your Silk Song playthrough. So I am slowly but surely getting through that, so... See ya. Bye-bye.